Welcome everybody back to another episode. Well, it's not another episode, it's the first episode of Subnautica Below Zero. So I know I've been recording quite a few series quite recently and I haven't finished anything. Well, I say quite a few, I've recorded two. Um there's been Tectonica, which I'm taking a little bit of break from, to be honest. I'll continue it once I finished with this game. And then there's Akuma MC Skyblock Edition, as I call it. Which uh to be honest, I'm not entirely sure what's gonna happen with that series, because Um, I'm thinking that maybe I'll just do it like clip by clip rather than doing big things, no matter how much progress I make in between. Just record things when significant things happen, rather than trying to worry about getting a decent video. Because I feel like every time I'm recording a video, I'm either just opening keys slash crates, or I'm just um talking about random nonsense. I feel like it's repeating all the time, so I'm gonna swear that penguin just opened its head. Um, it did. It just opened its head, unless its head is unless it's facing upwards. No, I don't think it is. I suppose it is an alien planet. Anyways, let's get into this. As you can see, I've played this twice before. I'm not bothered about those. Start a new one. Wanna go wait, what's the? There's another option. Uh, Set up your player experience. First, hunger. Well, hunger first. Body temperature. Oxygen. Vehicle crush death. Underwater bases require reinforcement. Crafting requires resources. Crafting requires blueprints. Technology requires power. Story. Initial equipment pack. Start with a knife, flashlight, scanner, sea glider, builder, propulsion cannon, mobile vehicle bay, and fins. Allow permanent death. We are not doing that, because I will die probably 20 times for this series. Mostly of oxygen depletion, probably, or freezing to death. Oxygen alerts, yes, obviously. Hunger alerts. Thirst alerts. Temperature alerts. Organic oxygen sources. Probably like that's for like flowers and stuff. Weather alerts. Vegetarian diet. Players cannot eat animals for nourishment. To be honest, I didn't think we ate animals in this game. It's been a while since I played this Subnautica, so day length 15 minutes. Let's make the days 30 minutes. Night length. You know what? No, I'll cancel it, but I'm just having a look what I can change from now. So bad weather frequency multiplier, player damage taken multiplier, vehicle damage taken, predator damage taken, creature aggression, hostile creature spawn, peaceful creature spawn. Just go in survival. Now I chose this one instead of the first Subnautica, because I figured I've played that a few times myself. Now I can record that as well if you want, but it won't be focusing on bases. If I do, I'll just be making a basic thing. But with this one, I haven't played this for a while, and I like the story better personally. So, and the stories aren't linked, so I figured why not? If they were linked, then I'd
This is
obviously
the
play the
farthest
first
I
one.
can take you on company space bucks, Robin. You sure you want this? The research is in everything.
At least I don't think
It
they're
is
linked.
to me. And Sam. I need to know what happened.
The meteor storm.
I can use it for cover from Altera's eyes.
Gonna miss you, Robin.
I'll find my way back.
As you can see, I've got no webcam.
Approaching 4546 speed. Surface
Should be back in a few
temperatures.
episodes.
Drop pod deployed.
No!
Crashed on an alien planet. So I won't lie, I do have a bit of a headache, but it's not like massive. So if it does, obviously if it gets worse, then this episode will be ending.
Welcome to 4546 speed. Enjoy your stay.
Alright, why are we in Satisfactory? Like I'm sure that's the voice from Satisfactory. Normally you'd run down there. Or that might be down there, but I wanna have a look, see if there's anything down here. That's the drop pod, by the way, in case you didn't already know. Right, so you can't get up there. Nothing here. Wonder if it... Oh, food. Forgot it's click, not A. I'm not gonna bother with the flares.
New blueprint synthesized.
Because the flares are just, well, I never use the flares, so it's pointless picking them up. They're just a waste of inventory space. So these flowers warm me up. I'm not I don't know if I've ever went down this way before. I think it might lead to the
Holy
same place.
smokes. That did not go as planned. I should find a way into the water and get to the drop pod.
So yeah, they do end up at the same, but that's just a quicker way. I'm not reading these, by the ways. I hate that. Can't press shift to get rid of the settings. So once I jump off here, I will not be able to get back on. Actually, I can. I've never considered coming back. I've never really known where the back was, but now I've realised that if I just look for that and then come to the left. It's funny. Never really looked into it. So when it comes to this game, I'm gonna be looking for, I'm gonna be making beacons. Beacons are gonna be my best friend in this game. I'm gonna try and make sure that as long as I remember, I'm gonna try and collect as many beacons make as many beacons and collect as many beacons as possible. Also, options, keyboard. Didn't know you could auto move. My computer sounds like it's a jet engine, but it is quite warm in here. Um, why is there no like button? All right, left hand use.
New creature discovered. Oxygen.
Oxygen. Yeah, I should probably make one of those as well, in fairness.
New creature discovered.
Under the sea.
New creature discovered.
I'm just swimming around. You notice how it's a different kind of drop pod to what we had before? And I'm not on about in the first Subnautica, I'm on about in, like, I'm sure that it had like a flotation device on it before. I need a knife.
Found the drop pod.
Personally, I prefer the drop pod from Subnautica 1.
I want to offer my sincerest condolences on the passing of your sister.
Oh.
I got to know Sam better towards the end of my mandate with Altera on 4546B, when we were thrown together as basemates at Outpost Zero. She spoke often and fondly of you. I thought you should know, it didn't sit right with me when Altera blamed Sam's death on negligence. The Samantha Ayu I met was many things. Kind, clever, devoted to her work, but never negligent. I wish I could offer you something more substantial, but my access to information has been cut off. You may be in a better position to look into things than I am. If you're able to, Delta Station was our HQ. They were in a big hurry to leave, and there might still be information to be found there. It has a big radio tower, impossible to miss. I hope you find the answers you seek. Lillian Bench.
I always prefer pausing, like, doing this when I'm listening to the messages, because then I can just listen to them and it pause. If you've noticed, it pauses everything. So this is a reading one. So, Dear Miss AU, very creative with the name. On behalf of Zeta London, Landon, 4546B Robotics Section Leader, and Indra Cormac, President of Altera Transgov, I regret to inform you the death of Samantha AU. She died on planet 4546B, regrettably as the result of injuries sustained in an accident arised by her own negligence. Please allow me to communicate the most profound condolences for the loss of your sister. While further details are unavailable at this time, you will receive contact from the Department of Insurance and Recuperation concerning your responsibilities as next of kin, with regards to repayment of damages and legal fees. If you have any questions, you may file from hashtag Y7Y-SS-SU49U2K, and your query will be addressed in sequential order. Sincerely, Emmanuel Desjad, I don't know how to pronounce that, 4546B Communications Liaison, Altera Transgov.
Robin, guess what? I got the job. I'm going to 4546B. Now I'll be able to improve the mechanical avian amphibian under real-world stress conditions. Listen, I know your stance on Altera, but I just hope you're happy your sis is happy. I sure hope my sis is happy. I can't wait till we talk again. Oh, I wanted to ask you something. Can you watch my Augie while I'm away? I need someone I can trust to look after my best little potato. Potato, listen. I tried, but that name is just not sticking. He's my little extra bite. I'll leave the starchy tubers nicknames to you. Anyway, if you say yes, thanks, baby sis. Love you. 4546B to Robin. Come in, Robin. Remember when we used to play old-timey Space Explorer?
After this, I might leave the rest,
Kind of like
villas
that,
for a
but
bit.
it's even harder to communicate. Well, let's see. I got your last message. Altera is not, as you put it, alterizing me. Things are going well. My project has a new name. Say goodbye to the mechanical avian amphibian, and hello to spy penguins. We're training the bots to mimic the creatures. Check out the photo. And I think I'm kind of seeing someone. I know it's not like me to just find a date, let alone on a mostly uninhabited water planet, but actually, you know what? Forget I said anything. Yeah, it's probably not even a real thing, but anyway, I'm sorry to hear XenoWorks might be strapped in the revenue department. Sounds like they still have you busy Xeno working, though. I know there's no way to guarantee an alien intelligence startup will succeed, but you've put so much into it. I hope they find a way to keep going. I know how much it
I'm changing it back.
means to you, getting to work at a small place where you have control over your research. All right, I gotta go. Later, baby sis. Love you. Hey, Robin. I got your Augie photo. Thanks so much for taking care of him, even though he's a cranky potato. Hey, the nickname actually fits that way. A cranky potato. I know he can be a handful, but I really appreciate it. I'm a bit worried about my other baby, the mission. One of my penguins found something. Something big. But Altera is just like, nothing to see here. Honestly, kinda glad you can't answer, so you can't, you know, rub it in my face. Go ahead. Bask in the fact that you were a little bit right about them. My project is on the line. My job. And my safety. I heard about XenoWorks getting bought. I'm sorry. But at least you still have your job. Guess you're one of us now. Like it or not. Welcome to the Altera family. I should probably go before I say something I regret. Love you. Keep your chin up. Eye on the alien prize.
When it comes to the fishes, I keep
Well, Sam, I
pressing
guess
A.
I might as well gather some tools and resources before starting my search. Hope that radio tower's as easy to spot as Lil said. I was a little nervous about dropping into an unknown area.
Did not know that
But
was.
luckily, this biome seems to have an abundance of minerals I can use for tools and upgrades. I didn't want another situation like Bazantos 5. When XenoWorks dropped me off, there were barely any resources. I survived off the land for 3 months with just a knife, my lucky PDA, and some rope. I am still kind of proud of that, though.
Hey, Robin. I'm sorry my last message was so awful. I've been under a lot of
Goodness sake.
I'm not sure what's going on with anything. I can't really talk about it either. Oh, and I'm definitely not dating anyone on this water planet. Don't know what I was thinking there. Have I told you how cold it is here? Get this. I can't even get my wash and go dry before the wind freezes the moisturizer in my hair. Wild, right? Well, anyway, I'm sure you're mad at me after what I said, but I could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you. I'm sorry.
Ribbon plants contain electrolytic materials that can be used in energy storage.
Hey, Robin. I really need someone to know. I'm afraid something terrible is gonna happen. You were completely right about Altera, okay? You were right. I was wrong. The cat should be called Potato. I admit it. Sorry. Bad attempt at a joke. I don't know what to do. I guess I should just come out and say it at this point. I've said this much already. We found a frozen Leviathan that's infected with Kara. Altera thinks they can use it for something. Weapons, experimental treatments, a whole range of things. But one end of the range is ugly, dangerous, but profitable, of course. What if it gets out while we're messing around with it? Or worse, what if it ends up a bioweapon in the wrong hands? I hope I'm overreacting, but I don't think I am. Anyway, message me back, please. Could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you.
Oh, right, that's why. That's what the noise is.
In goes the battery and titanium, out comes a scanner. Every xenobiologist's favorite tool. This planet has some fascinating flora and fauna, and I can't wait to learn about them. This will also give me access to a greater tool set. I'm assuming Altera left behind tech that I can scan for blueprints. That should make surviving and exploring out here a bit easier. Don't worry, Sam. I haven't forgotten I'm here for you. But it can't hurt to do a little research on the side, right? I know you would have done the same. I will find out what happened to you. I promise.
So, in case for anyone that hasn't seen this,
Oxygen.
I won't spoil anything. I should have just gone back in there. Um, but the idea is obviously for this game to find out what happened to Sam, and scanning things. If I don't scan things, it's not. I'm not gonna like. As in things. I mean like this, like these. I need to scan like scrap like materials to like get to get unlock like things like look at this. This is perfect timing. So I need to scan like to this, and then in this case I need to scan 3 different of those to get access to making it.
Oxygen.
I would say you probably have about 5 seconds after you run out of oxygen to before you die. Approximately, I would guess. Um, you know the game's been out long enough. So we are going to meet a guy called Alan. He's an
Oxygen.
AI. Now I won't spoil too much in case you haven't seen it. Although if you haven't seen or played this game, then where have you been? Um, these penguin things won't attack me, unless I pick up one of the kids. If I pick up one of these, they'll start attacking me. But for now, I'm fine. I won't lie though. I do like scanning things. Oh, I need a knife though. I don't read this stuff normally. I like only listen to the ones that um I only listen to the ones that tell you like the verbal ones like just like when we've been listening to the people talk.
Oxygen.
But unlike the other Subnautica, it seems that you refill your oxygen straight off the bat. It could be because it's only a small amount that it refills it straight like instantly, but right, so like I say, I don't read these, but I do click on them just to get them out of the way. But I mean, if you want me to read them, I'll read them. But it just get pretty boring quickly. So these episodes are probably going to be about 45 minutes to an hour long. Because a game like this shouldn't be just 20 minutes or so, because otherwise, like, unless you, like, if you're editing, yes, fine. But I'm not editing. There's no point in doing that just yet. Hate the sounds, I'm not gonna lie. Right, what kind of thing do I need? So I need an oxygen tank would be nice, but I also need compass, which would be nice, but that's not gonna happen anytime soon. The fins would be definitely nice, but in order to get that, I need a knife. So silicon, rubber, and titanium. So I need a creep vine. I haven't found those yet. I'll be honest, it has been so long since I played this game that I genuinely cannot remember where they are. I know they're in, like, not that far from the drop pod, but I honestly cannot remember where they are. No, they're not in this direction. I think actually it could be to the left. Like a straight left. As I've learned from the other times, it doesn't matter if you need stuff or not, you always, and I mean always, um, break those. Because you never know when you're going to need stuff. Also, there's these things called
Oxygen.
sea monkeys, which steal things from you. Like, apparently there's one right behind us. Sometimes they steal from you, sometimes they leave you alone, apparently. I thought they stole from you all the time. Sometimes they bring stuff to you. Maybe it's just the first time that they take things from you. Eventually,
Your blueprint synthesized.
eventually they'll be able to, I'll be able to grow those and these.
Oxygen.
I know. In this game, if you die, I can't remember what it's like in the first Subnautica, but in this Subnautica, if you die, you drop stuff. You don't drop everything, but you drop some stuff. But if you die in your drop pod or in your base, once I start making it, I think I'm fine. Like, you don't lose stuff. So the ideal thing is, if you know you're going to die somehow, like whether it's hunger, obviously if you're going to die and it's something that can't be avoided, it's probably by hunger or thirst. Because if it's cold or uh, if you die from being from the cold or from oxygen, then you'll be alright if you're just going to drop pod or go up. Um, if you're going to drop pod, I mean. So if you're gonna die from thirst or hunger, your best thing is just to try and get back to your drop pod if you're able. Unless you've got nothing that's what you're bothered about losing. That's a knife. That's not a knife. This is a knife. Also, that went straight through a hand. Now, I'm not going to make it my mission to scan every single individual item, but I will scan as much stuff as possible. Wasn't sure if that would give us anything. Can't remember what gives you stuff and what doesn't, so it's worth just trying to cut everything.
Oxygen.
Could have sworn you got coral.
New blueprint synthesized.
Those are shrimp piece, that's food. I didn't realize it was food. Yeah, my fins did get put on. Why do I not feel any quicker? Should've just picked it up. So now I know I
Adding
can breathe for
additional
longer.
blueprints to your databank.
These make it so that if
The
I'm
standard oxygen tank can be upgraded for deluxe and VIP breathing.
done, right. So these are for like if I put this on the top of the water, and then put pipes. So let's say there's a really deep place that there's no oxygen areas. I can make the pipes and like connect them to this and just make them go all the way down, and then it means that it obviously oxygen's going down there, and I can't fill a room with it or anything, but you get like this little bubble. There's obviously oxygen coming through the pipes, so I just like swim next to the pipes, and then I'm all right. So the repair tool, I want to make this. So let's get the bladder fish. Because I didn't make this last time and I died a
If you
dozen
are
times
tired
by
of
not.
hearing the word oxygen, the air bladder provides a significant upward thrust to help you get to air faster.
It doesn't get you all the way necessarily. It depends on how deep you are, I think. But it does help you get up. That's it for now, if I'm honest. Because the wiring kit requires silver. We're not there yet. Like, watch. So, imagine. Let's collect this stuff first. Alright, I can't. Oh. Right. So imagine I'm down here and I'm like, oh, I'm stuck. Well, not stuck, but oh, I'm running out of oxygen. I need to get up quick. Right, or right click. So the bar going up. I don't know if I have to be in the like above water to fill it up. I'm gonna try and get. I don't know if I have to hold it or if it just press it. Oh, so I can replenish my oxygen with it. Also, it's like an extra oxygen tank in a sense. Never really thought about that. So you do have to be above water to replenish. I suppose it makes sense. So yeah, well, my past experience with this, like with Subnautica in general, I don't collect enough stuff um like materials, so when I end up needing to like build something, I don't have nearly enough of that material. Now chances are, even though I'm collecting loads of materials, I'll still not have enough when the time comes, but one can hope. So also, for those of you who don't know about this game, there's these things called leviathans, which are basically giant monster fish. Some are bigger than others, some are scarier than others.
Oxygen.
Yeah, well, why is the other... Oh, there's one. I say there's one because there's not just the amount that you need, there's often more than what you need. So now that I've collected the full thing for the sea glider, I'm obviously going to go and try and build it. But I thought I'd scanned the boomerang one. There we are. What was I saying? Oh yeah, you get titanium when you've already like got it. If you've already scanned the full amount. So I need a battery. 2 ribbon plants. Do I have enough? I will stop pressing escape to get out. Sea glider is so much more like you don't
The
want
Sea Glide
things.
is a personal transportation device used for high-speed free diving. Contains a built-in light and map.
Yeah, I don't do the map though because it just gets in the way. Like, look at this. You can't see and you can't often tell. It's more of a... If you look... I think it's more of a... Like, scan for resources. Like, when... Because there's like a scanner... What they call a scanner room. So it scans for resources. Or whatever resource you tell it to. And obviously then... It shows you on the map. But like, look at this. Compared to... Actually, I couldn't tell the difference at first, but I can tell it now. It's still not massively faster, but to be fair, it's not supposed to be massively faster. I think this was probably built... Like, this... I think the idea for this is probably that it's more so for people who can't swim. Or slow swimmers. I want to cook some fish, but if I cook the fish, I won't have... it'll have a stamina bar, like a bar, like this, but it'll be how long until it goes off. Would you believe that me watching because I've just finished watching the Walking Dead from start to finish, the 11 seasons. I know there's more than just the normal Walking Dead. There's other Walking Dead programs that are like after the fact, but um I just would you believe that me watching that is what made me decide to play this? I will stop pressing escape, damn it. Right, so I need bladderfish. Do I only have one bladderfish? Because in this you can press escape and it's fine, but... Once I played this, I'm thinking about looking to see about doing modded in the first Subnautica. Not straight away, but at some point. Because I've never done modded when it comes to other games other than Minecraft, and it looks intriguing. So I suppose next up is to go out searching for more resources. Oh, Jesus. And these things give you oxygen. Salt. Are you kidding me? I think they respawn every time you, if it doesn't hurt you. Although that does mean... That's silver. That wasn't what I was saying. That does mean... Well, by the way, is... Sulfur.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, I heard. Ah. Laser cutter. Can't remember what I'm going to need that for, but I know it's probably going to be important. I know that you get a repair tool. Vehicle bay. Ooh. That's going to be pretty important because that's going to allow me to build the sea truck. Literally called oxygen plant. But they do have a refill kind of timer in a sense, but you can't
Warning.
see the
30
timer.
seconds of oxygen remaining.
Might give it one more look down there just to make sure. For like silver. Because silver... Don't worry, my oxygen's not going down while I'm in this. I need one more silver for that. But I'm gonna have to look carefully to the walls. Thing is, sometimes it can be easy to see. Sometimes, even if they're right in front of you, they can be practically impossible to see. Because sometimes, intentional or not, they can be camouflaged. Right, look at it. For the record, there's no shift in this when it comes to going down. Well, spacebar works.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Sea glider. But, like I said, if you scan the fragment, just gives you a couple of titanium. I'll never say no to titanium. Well, I will if I need something else that's like if I need something really important, I say a copper or anything else for that matter. Didn't it? Oh, light, left click, right click even. I'll not go too far. I'm just trying to get stuff. Right, I think it's time to head back. Definitely gotta look for quartz, because knowing me, I won't be able to find it to save my life when I need it. I'm not gonna pick that much salt up, because I don't think you need salt also. What the heck are these? I don't remember. What the heck? Oh, you must freeze when you touch those. May have to drop a couple of things at this point. And here's a data pad. Also, you see this? This is like a marker. Like, there's this thing. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a... You know, like Hansel and Gretel drop breadcrumbs to find the way back? That's kind of like what this is, but like a technology version.
Ah, jeez. These sea monkeys are gonna get me in trouble. This is the third shipment that those buggers have gotten their weird little hands into. Now we're running low on flares, and I'm gonna have to search nearby nests for stolen cargo. They're lucky they're kinda cute. Raccoons of the sea, those ones.
Oh, what the heck? What hit me? Was it that thing? Don't mind me, I'm just scanning. Pointing that way. I want to ignore it for now. But, I don't care about flares. I leave flares. Scan the desk. Although this is pointless for now because I can't build anything yet. But let's see what a new tank, oxygen tank maybe is.
Warning.
Apparently I've already
30
got whatever it
seconds of
unlocks.
oxygen remaining.
Oh. I want to try and follow this, see where it leads. It's pointing in this direction. But the thing is, I've never been, like, I've tried following them sometimes in the past, and it's because there's no markers. You don't know if you're going in the right direction or not after you follow the arrow. Right, anyways, let's head back to the drop pod. Because, I can now craft light sticks, obviously, but they're pointless. Beacons, they're going to be a huge help. So I need the wiring kit. Why did I need the wiring kit? Oh, for the compass. Compass, if I ever need to watch a tutorial, compass is going to be a huge help. Like, if I ever can't find something, and I need to look it up on Google, on YouTube, the compass will be a huge help, because it'll be like, if you go, like, so many points off of like north or west or whatever direction it says. You'd be able to find it. Be able to find this, that, and this.
Use beacons to mark traversed territory. Show or hide the signals of your choice with your Xenoworks PDA. Now with surface support.
Just making one of these in case it's a token thing. Plus, it gives me a little bit extra storage, I suppose. I'm not wasting sulfur on flares because I'm fairly sure they're used for something later on down the line. It's a repair tool I should probably make, and the flashlight. It's just two titanium. What was it that I was gonna make? Honestly, I've forgotten what I was gonna make with the wiring kit. Compass, that's what it was. Right, well, lucky for me. See above on the top of my screen. What did I just press? Oh, F1. So now what I need is a beacon would be nice to show up. Sometimes beacons it'll be like new point of interest discovered or something like that. I just hate seeing markers, so I always just click on. You know me, in any game, I'll just click on them just to get rid of them. I'm amazed I managed to scan this. Actually, normally they blow up before I can even scan them. Um. So see about making another battery, and then make the light, the flashlight. Although I would normally use the sea glider, but I feel like I feel like I want to make everything. So one silicon and a copper and one of those things. So surprised I didn't start saying something. Um. Oh, I need 2 of those. Right. So it does not have much space in, but it's better than nothing. Putting everything in that I'm not gonna need anytime soon, so that's about it really. I mean, I'll need this. I just want to have room to to do stuff. So I suppose if you're not sure where to go, you should just head north. Actually, let me make a spare battery. Two ribbons and a copper. You know, I can't wait till I'm able to plan things. Can I not go north? Oh, this is where... Yeah, this is where that is. So, I suppose I'm not going north. Might be east that I want to go then.
New creature discovered.
Oh, so I don't have to hold F. I can right click it. I can hold right click instead. An egg. I'm not getting creature eggs because I've done it before and it doesn't do anything. Other than maybe unlock an achievement once you've got them all. Possibly. Genuinely cannot remember where this is. Oh, this is where the game was originally starting, but they obviously decided to keep it. Because I don't know if I don't know if I played it when this was still it, but this is not. This means nothing story wise, by the ways. Although apparently I'm going to be getting the rebreather a lot sooner than I expected, but I'm not complaining. Did I just inhale a snowman? Apparently I am not getting the rebreather sooner than expected. But part of me is kind of glad, if I'm honest. Although, by me going in here before I get Alan, I'm going to be spoiling things. I'm not going to get the full dialogue.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Where's this? I can't remember where this is. Ah, one of Alan's places. Apparently, I'm not scanning the seal floodlight. There we are. Coffee maker. Coffee vending machine, whatever. I don't know if it works in this one. I know it works in the first one, I mean. But I'm not entirely sure if it works. I think that's where I'm going to have to go later on, you know. At the end of the game, I mean. That would be a waste of a rebreather, although you can obviously make more than one. So I'm not going to go inside until I get Alan. Because then it's stuff he can talk to us about. I'll obviously be alright if I go in without him. If I go without him, like I say, it's less dialogue, and maybe as if I went back, it would do it, but I don't want to take that chance. For those of you who saw the Tectonica video that, let's pick up snow. Yeah, I said how I did.
Dangerous weather approaching.
I,
Seek shelter.
I saw someone do a bit of story, going to a place
Hypothermia imminent.
without the green cube, the guy in the green cube, and I did it without the green cube. I mean, and then went in after the fact, and I lost dialogue. So go north basically, and then just follow the wall. I'm just playing it safe when it comes to the dialogue, anyways. What I've learned when it comes to like, what on earth is this? A slow scannable, that's what it is. A Titan whole fish. Yeah, so one thing I've learned from the past is never assume that when you're going in a direction, so like south from here is not the same as south from there. I'm gonna head home, make a new box, like a new storage box.
Oxygen.
As many as I need to empty my inventory of all the resources minus the stuff I need. And then I'm gonna yes, I'm gonna need actually one will do. Well, let's have a look at this first actually. I got some room. I'm not gonna need the beacon for this because actually I'll take one just in case. That in there, that in there. That in there. Take the rest of it with me. So apparently I don't need to make any storage boxes. I do need water and food though. I hate that sound. Going east. Actually, let's go south. I will give this Subnautica this. Its map is quite a bit bigger than the first one. I'm definitely going the right direction because you see this cage. This is when you see the wire spark. That's what you know. That's when you know that you're going the right way. Although I'm going before the beacon, so I'm not sure if it'll make any difference or not. But I don't. The thing is, I don't remember what like starts it. Double flip accident.
New blueprint synthesized.
Was that from me getting the flare, or was that from me scanning something? No idea. Mineral detector. So that means if I want, say, like titanium specifically, if I'm looking for the thing that gives me copper, like the thing I have to break to get copper, I scan for that, and same for the other stuff. How long have I been recording for? I might leave it there. So I've done decent progress for the first episode. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Please ring that bell for notifications about all this. Been Dog Captain. I'm out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.